Hello, everybody. It's breaking news here, and I went to visit over to a friend's park that he just hosted. It's called Northern Pole, and I brought a friend along. I brought Mr. Marshmallow Phil, and I created this little spot. Now, just to let everybody know, I didn't touch his original. His original is the same. Everything. This is a copy I made, and I used that to create the content. So I brought in Mr. Marshmallow Phil, and he's the entertainer I use to go around my friend's park here, North Pole, the North Pole, and I just thought he did a marvelous job. So I created two little spots. That way I can have Mr. Marshmallow Phil go back and forth between two places, and I can capture some footage without all the HUD and stuff. It'd just be through the different views of the camera. So, and that's kind of why I do with the entertainers. And you can do something similar with the guests, but the only thing is you don't control the guests. The guests go where they want to. But that's alright too if you're checking out a park and just kind of see what it's like from the guest point of view. But right now I'm kind of going as the entertainer, Mr. Marshmallow Phil. I created him way back, and I've been using him through because I don't want to use the standard Marshmallow guy because that's been done already. So my guy in costume is Marshmallow Phil. And that's how he got the job because of his name. Like you say, being in the right place at the right time. So he's our entertainer. He's going around, and I thought he'd be perfect for like the holiday season because everything's got a little bit of marshmallow in it, maybe in the holidays. That lick the fingers when you're doing the marshmallow cookies and stuff like that. Yum yum. But this is his park. This here ride is called the Northern Lights, and I took a little bit of time with this one because I thought he did an awesome job. The colors, the builds, the houses, and the theme itself. It's just and the landscaping because that all had to be done because this was all flat. There was nothing here before. He created all this. Man, he did an awesome job. Look at that. That's so cool. And he's using color now too, to color lights and stuff. And man, he's really using the good effect. He's always been good at uh, doing the scenery and making it seamless. So, and now he's using the colored lights as well. Excellent job. I love it. And I thought this ride was so cool. I've been on this one a couple times now. Just and it's like one of those things. Like actually, when you go to a park like Walt Disney World and that, you don't see everything in the first day. So you usually plan a few days or maybe a weekend or something, and you go back and forth because there's more to see that you missed the first time through. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. Just going through another. This is about the third time I've been through, but this time I went through with trying to get a good shot of all his work. Look at this, isn't it just marvelous? And all this had to be built. He created all the houses. He brought them in. He had to run the track. He put in all the lights, the trees, the whole thing, and it's marvelous. It's a cool looking ride. And he put some time into it, and I can remember he was showing me, or he sends me different view updates and stuff of stuff he's doing. So it's always like, oh, I can't wait to check his place out. So, and that's why I'm taking my time and kind of getting a good viewpoint from the ride itself. And I'm doing something similar, but it's kind of neat to see the different things we're using. You're creating different looks and different stuff with them. Like I like the idea of this tree. I don't know. That took a long time to make. That is awesome. Nice job. That's a pretty cool thing. So it's like using the different items, the different stuff you have to create a look. It's like decorating the trees and stuff. This is so cool. I tell you what, man, this is pretty cool stuff. So this is what he puts a little bit of himself in there right here, and that is cool. Nicely done. Well done. Happy holidays. Good job. I love it. Well done. I love your ride. I love your build here, the park. And this is just absolutely cool. Your colors are so just, everything is just seamless. And, you know, it's like I've said before, and it's like, you know, anything, you know, it's like when I'm doing this kind of stuff, it's like, man, kind of thing in the back of my mind is, where do you want to go? Actually, right, and yes, I'd spend a few days here at this park, you know, and make a weekend or make a week of it, because there's so much to see, and he's put so much effort and time into it. So, I'm taking my time. Hello, she's enjoying it. Look it, she loves it. Yeah. So, don't know who she is. But that's alright. Oop. Paused it for some reason. I changed in the view, maybe? Okay, I didn't think I left that in there. Oh, yeah, I did change the view. Okay. So, that's how you change the view, and if you're in kind of like spectator mode type. And like I said, when you're doing this, like I'm using the camera, I'm using the orbital view now, when I have to actually control the view of the camera. And it comes to the end of the station there at the Northern Lights. Man, awesome job. This is such a cool ride. I love the part with the little canned gingerbread village. So, but you know, it's just like it's so cool. I can imagine. I'm doing something similar right now, and it's just fun building these little gingerbread houses and little buildings and stuff, and you can do some neat stuff with the gingerbread. So, I've done it before. I created another park way back last year. And then there was one I created way back when I first started playing Coaster Planet, but that was on PC. And that one was my very first park. I think it's one of the clips I've posted that when I first started playing, and that turned out pretty cool too. And I started that one with the sleigh ride. So that's kind of like a neat way to create a park using the sleigh as the vehicle to get around something that you're making for like a festive holiday season. And look, it works. The colors are just awesome. The snowman there, he's got his own snowman. He's decorated his own trees. And like I said, the landscaping, that all had to be done with a landscaping tool without creating blockages and different things for your ride to go through. So he did that all. That took time, and it takes a while to get used to that tool and how to build these cave-like structures and do all kinds of neat things with the landscape. And you can use a lot of it when you're working with different rides and creating different looks and stuff. And it's easier to bring the land up than try to build something up. But building up works too if that's what you're trying to achieve. You know, maybe building a skyscraper-looking thing with a coaster on the top. And that's not far-fetched because they did something similar to that in Las Vegas, where they put that roller coaster on top of that casino. That would be freaky, you know, so that far up over the city. But hey, thrill seekers. Pulls a little bit of cash to get people up there, and I don't know. That'd be tough to do. I've been on a few roller coasters. It took a while to get on one, but I did okay. I finally, the very first ride I went on was the Tilt-A-Whirl, and that was one of those where just to prove I wasn't a scaredy cat, I picked that ride to try out for the first time of going up from the kiddie ride, right? So, and actually, at first it was just nerve-wracking. I tried to put on a good show, but I was just kind of a little nervous. And well, when the thing started up and when it was done, man, I had a blast. I loved it, and I do incorporate that ride in all my parks now. And I call it a tilt-a-whirl. It might have been called something else at the time, but for some reason that name stuck, tilt-a-whirl. And it was a pretty cool ride. And I see it's like a standard in a lot of different parks. And it's called by different things, names and stuff like that, but that's my favorite ride. So when you see it in the park, that's why. Back to his little, look at this. This is just awesome. I'm trying to keep the view. Yeah. excuse the bloopers, but I just trying to get a good viewpoint without the HUD, and just to show the work and the ride itself, the scenery, it all works so well. And the music, some of the different stuff has its own music, but I put in a little bit of the holiday season type music on the original clip that I did. And now that I brought that in, I was able to turn the volume down so it's in the background, so I can do some audio over the clip that I'm putting together. And just, oh, look at this. This is so cool. It's a Wonderful Life, I think. Or it's just a wonderful. Okay. Lovely. Actually, that's this one here. I apologize. I could stop and go check it real quick, but I think it's because see that's another one of my favorite movies. Is It's a Wonderful Life. So I was first checking into his beautiful park here, and I saw the building with that written on it. I was like, okay, cool. It registered the holiday seasons because that's a holiday special that I used to watch as a kid, and I still watch it. I got it on DVD, and it's, well, got to get through Halloween, got to get through Thanksgiving, and then I'll start playing my Christmas specials that I got in my DVD collection. I usually throw them over on the other PlayStation. So, when the holiday seasons idea came to me, that's like, okay, it's time to start working on it so that it'd be ready and to open up for the holidays and stuff like that. So my buddy here, my friend here, he too was thinking about the same thing, so he created this park here. And he's been, like I said, he usually updates me and gives me a peek of what he's doing. And I couldn't wait, and I'm glad I taking my time now to check his place out. Mr. Voiceover, can you do a script clip, please? Yeah, I agree. Awesome park. Did an awesome job. This is so cool. Gingerbread, that's what I love the color. And look at the color. I love the way it dances on the car. That's so perfect. And all these lights had to be put in. All the candy and stuff you see and marshmallows on this, that all has to be put in. That all had to be built. Oh man, that doesn't come with the game. That he created all that with his imagination and his skill. And I think too, it's like a lot of this stuff, like when we is looking for stuff, looking for something to say, what, but the longer you play, the more you do it. Well, we're getting to the end, and Mr. Voice is going to do a script clip. You did an awesome job from ELA Studio and Sons, Phil, that old Grizz, Gwen, and Jazz. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. And everybody have a wonderful holiday season. And buddy, I love your part, man. You did an awesome job. Yes, agreed. Awesome job. Awesome part. And thank you again, buddy.